Welcome to Budgeting a Decade to Freedom. My name is Jane, and today is Payday Friday, I guess. It's Payday Thursday for my Patreon gang. Yeah, so this is my newest budget page. What do you think? Is that pretty or what? Look at the January. Yes. And it's all beads, and the paper reflects. Isn't that pretty? There you go. The reason I'm showing you this in bigger is I have an announcement to make. I have been alluding to an Etsy shop for the last couple of videos. So I am going to actually be opening an Etsy shop probably in about a week or so. I still have to do an intro video for my shop, but it's coming right along. And I'm going to show you, I've already made digital downloads of my first week of January, which was this one right here. See, this was January. This is my January budget, and I made some printables. That's right. See? You can print them out and have my January budget in an 8 by 10 or 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11, anyways, letter size. And you can decorate it yourself. So it will be available in my Etsy shop to print out, and you can print them out in 5 by 7s if you prefer a smaller format. If you like, you know, putting it in a smaller book because you're a notebook kind of person. You're not an 8 by 10 kind of person. So these are actually printouts of the digitals that I made. As you can see, I put a nice little border on them, and they will be available to be for sale on my Etsy shop once it is open. And now I made this one, so I'm going to transfer it, and I'm going to do the investments later, tomorrow, and I'm going to transfer that one too, to become a digital, to be available digitally on the Etsy shop. Now I have some exciting news for the people who are already with me on Patreon. If you're a patron that is paying $5 a month, these printables will be available to you for free. You don't have to buy them at my Etsy shop. You are already somebody who is supporting me by donating, being a patron on Patreon for $5 a month. So I'm going to include these. And it's a deal at $5 a month because on Etsy I'm going to be charging slightly higher because there's fees and PayPal fees and all of that stuff. And of course I need a printer to make sure that they print out well. So anyway, that's all going to come into the expenses. So I've talked about this enough. So this is my big announcement. Yes, my Etsy shop, and it's going to be called Budgets by Jane. That's why if you look at the thumbnail last week, that's why you saw Budgets by Jane. I'm going to start branding it like that so that people can see it. Now these are original budget pages. I decided to do these because I've never seen budget pages like mine anywhere. So this is the border that I used here. This is a Dollar Tree sticker sheet. So this is what I used for that. And for the beautiful squigglies, I had this also from the Dollar Tree. So I put, and if you see, I kind of did it my own way. I kind of cut some and added some and put some here as well. And of course there are these right here, beautiful beads. I'm going to go into them so that you can see them better. See? And I got these as well from the Dollar Tree, and you've seen these because I've shown you when I bought them. So this is my general decoration. I also used this stencil from Michaels that I had bought when I'd gone looking for stencils for my January. I changed it a little bit because some of the letters aren't connected and I didn't like it, so I connected the letters. So, and it is in purple, I believe. Is it purple? Yeah, purple and blue. The icy colors of January. So there you go. These are my budget pages in all their imperfections, and they will be appearing in my Etsy shop very near you very, very soon. So there we go. So now we're going to get to budgeting. That's what you're here for. And we're going to talk about what we spent and how much we saved and how much money there's left for our investments, our funds, to see how we can get further in this beautiful second week of January. All right, so let's see here. Right. Okay, I'm going to start with the expenses as I always do. This is Ed's paycheck, and the only expense that we're going to be talking about that we still have on a regular schedule, because the rest we have been paying off. Yearly. We've paid off everything that's a monthly bill, except for utilities that we're finishing off for the year. The only thing we have left right now is a cell phone, food, and gas for the vehicles. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. The cell phone will probably be in the next payment for off of Ed's paycheck. It goes through a credit card as a regular payment, and we get 4% cash back. If you're new here, we use credit cards for cash back. We pay them off in full every week. All right, so you've probably heard I'm a little bit with a cold. I'm a lot with a cold, so please be patient with me. I'm all stuffed up, and I'm just trying to make it to the end of my week. But we're positive, and I really love this budget paper. Look at the colors. Don't you love purple? I love purple. Okay, so expenses. As always, there's the gas for the vehicles every 2 weeks that we pay. So, I don't know, should I call it petrol? Or gas? Just gas. Let's call it gas. Vehicles. Alright. And we pay always $250 every 2 weeks, or around that. So that one is good, and that's about it. After that, we go into food and the rest. But lo and behold, there is no food bill. Why is there no food bill? Because we have been spending the money that we saved all year through our cashback credit cards and our points card, and now we are using it to pay for groceries. So as you saw, we spent $110 on groceries last week, and we did pretty good with that. So there would be other expenses. Let me use another color here for the fun of it. Oh, look, my summer decoration decided to, I have remnants of decorating. I'm just going to leave it here. Look, I sparkle blue. All right, so next up would be, what are we gonna talk about? Other things that I spent on this week, other than restaurants. I spent on a program named Snappa. I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep it as a monthly thing. And that was to put these images digitally so that I could print them out and have a background that I didn't have to pay for. It's okay. I don't think it's the best one out there, and I could probably find something for free. So for this month I paid $23. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it though. And then second expense was a printer that I saw that was on special at Walmart. It's a printer that's worth $70. However, it was reduced to $30, and I bought 2 ink cartridges for it in anticipation ahead of time, and that cost me a whole $88 over there. So for other, what we spent there was $111, I believe. I believe that comes out to $111. So there you go. There you go. And then next up, of course, there are meals. So I'm going to put that in purple. Meals. In other words, restaurants. Because we're still spending on restaurants. We didn't say we were going to stop doing that. So for this week, alright. So we have 2 chicken places. We like St. Hubert's, and there's another chicken place down the road here. It's a local chicken place, so I'll write chicken. And that one was $54. And then there's St. Hubert's that we went to, and that was $42. And then there was McDonald's. Actually, I think I might be lying. I think that might be Tim Hortons, but it's okay. We'll just leave it like that. It's fine. It's a fast food place regardless. So it's $29 because we do sometimes go to our coffee place and get sandwiches and soups and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but it's fine. And I did forget over here in other that I went to the Dollar Tree. Of course, I did a Dollar Tree haul, right? So that cost me $18. So we're going to add that here. I'm going to add it here, 9, 2, 1. So that's been fixed. And let's see if I can count. Let's hope I can count. So I believe that's 15. And I believe that's 12. All right. So this is our total for this week. This is how much we spent. And let me see if I can calculate that. 250 and plus 129 plus 125 equals 504. So it's 504. That was our big expense this week. Usually we spend a lot more because there's food involved, but we've been very good in sticking to what we bought because we're taking this time as well, not only to buy groceries, but even if we're spending here, we're trying to calm the fact that we're going to the store a lot. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to put more towards the mortgage and more towards the emergency fund, etc., etc. So let's go here and let's see. We're going to be doing income. So let's get closer again. And we did expenses. Now it's time for income. All right. So as I said, it was Ed's payday. Ed's payday is almost always better. Now, Ed also had been sick with a cold, so he was missing a few days. He usually makes about over $2,000, but he didn't. He made 1905 as good. He had some time that he could take, and he was sick mostly on his vacation. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, but for paycheck-wise, it doesn't, because he has no paid leave at work. So his paycheck was $19.05. Sorry, I don't mean to be sniffling, but... And then expenses, we have to take out the 504. 504. There you go. And that, my friends, leaves, I do believe that's 1401. So we're going to calculate 0, but I do believe I'm right. That is what we have left to spread around. So you're going to have to come back tomorrow and see where exactly I'm going to put that. Also my decorated investment page. I'm going to go rest now because Jane is super tired. Oh my God. I've done so much this week and I'm sick and I can't wait for the weekend so that I can finally rest a little bit. Thanks for stopping by. And let me know in the comments below if you're excited for my Etsy shop. Let me know as well if you're interested in becoming a patron. And I can give you links. I can tell you where to go. And then we'll have a lot of fun. Trust me, this is going to be fun for everybody to download. I am super excited about opening this Etsy shop. It's something that is actually going to give me a creative outlet. I get to share what I create. Thanks so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves, and I hope that you're staying healthy in this new year. I'm going to try and get back there. You don't have to have more to be more. Being you is more than enough. Take care now.